Facebook.com/Froggy981.
Usually on a Monday, this is where we would talk to you about last week's Why Am I Still Single? Or we would talk to someone from last week's Why Am I Still Single to see where are they at. I'll tell you where they at. Separate bedrooms. They're not hanging out with each other. They are a hot and a cold is what we got on Thursday. So we're gonna...
It's so funny that you go to separate bedrooms.
Separate bedrooms. Mom and Dad are not sleeping together anymore. Separate bedrooms. It's awkward until we can sell the house, get that equity, split it up. I did a little dating this weekend.
Did you?
I think we both brought it up at one point. The most time that we have spent together with the nurse.
Oh, for real?
Yes, because I switched my weekend.
Oh, so like you mean like longer day-wise?
Yeah, like there was we were together from Friday night until Sunday morning.
Oh my goodness.
The friends party was extended.
It was a lot of time. It was a lot of time together. But it was like practice for something we got coming up, which is...
Well, you got to practice.
No, like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, spending a bunch of time together when you hadn't spent that much time together at that point. You've only gone on dates. And
well,
I mean, it's practice for a trip we're going to take.
I was going to say, though, because that can make or break couples.
Mm-hmm.
It really can.
That's why it was nice to do the training wheels. Because the next weekend, then I don't have the kids. I'm finally getting away. We're going to Kansas City.
You are?
Yes, I'm so excited to go to Kansas City, Johanna.
Why?
Just because I love Kansas City, and I haven't been able to get out of this area in a long time.
I think it'll be good for you. Yeah.
I don't know that I've left the area since before COVID.
Wow. Yeah, you need to get out, man. Are you going to go to IKEA?
I am going to IKEA. For sure, I'm going to IKEA. But we're also going to go to a Chiefs game.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, so it's going to be the second NFL game I've ever gone to.
You don't strike me as a Chiefs guy.
I'm not. I'm a Patriots fan, but I like football, and it's just fun to... we would have... the nurse prefers baseball, so we would have gone to a Royals game if they were in town instead of the Chiefs game, especially because it would have been infinitely cheaper.
Yes.
To do that.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
It's cheaper to buy tickets to a team that isn't that good.
Yeah, definitely. And baseball overall, I think, is easy. Yeah, it's just cheaper tickets. So the Royals were not in town, so the Chiefs, it is. Nosebleeds.
Is that a morning game?
It is. Yeah,
Okay.
so we can get back.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back on Monday, Kyle.
Is this a setup, John?
It's part-time producing over here.
Part-time manager.
Let's go. Gary, Nelson, and Johanna, 6 to 9, and on demand anytime at Froggy981.com. Let's go.
Up your headphones.
Did I?
Do you have them turn those up? You just let
They're
it be.
fine.
You guys are crazies.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand how low that is. Those headphones, I cannot stand it.
It's just program, right? I just take it out of program.
When you order your sizzling McDonald's breakfast this morning.
Okay, that was not supposed to be an audition.
I love watching you press the buttons.
Why?
You're like a little bit hesitant for some of them, so it's like you touch them the way I do. I think like very like daintily, like maybe this one.
Just because I'm worried about what's going over the air and what's going over the cam.
Have you watched me press the buttons when Gary's trying to?
That's fine to double check. You can always double check. I've got the mics out of program though, and we're not on that.
Oh, maybe I
don't think I need to take anything else out of program.
How much room do you have in your car when you go to Kansas City?
Why? Oh, all of a sudden you want me to bring something back from IKEA?
Will you pick up an order for it?
Ask me. You never asked me truly.
All I wanted,
and I went with two
was
girls.
A cabinet. It would have fit flat on the ground.
Do you realize me and my sisters all went together and took one vehicle? You think I was going to be able to fit a cabinet after going to IKEA with my sisters? And we went and bought plants. I'm
so thin.
I might order some stuff though. You can pick up my order if you have room. Are you taking the van?
Yeah, obviously I'm going to take the van. What else am I going to take?
You got tons of room.
What else am I going to take?
I don't know. I didn't know if the nurse had a car.
She got a minivan.
She got minivan too. You guys are minivan buddies.
It's a double minivan.
That's cute. That's fun.
So there's
I'm trying to pull up the comments now, so I haven't seen anybody's
there's
comments.
some people
Sorry.
that have said they didn't get the notification.
I don't know why it's not doing it.
I'm not getting the notification anymore.
I got a notification.
I haven't
get it
gotten
sometimes.
in a lot of days. I have not gotten it.
So when you're watching on
I'm gonna put
Facebook,
this all over my body. I am sorry. That's what's gonna
click
happen.
this. There should be like an alert button next to it. Says like Froggy 981 is live now.
doing
There
a
should be an alert
tutorial?
button. Click that, and then click on all live notifications so you get those.
Yeah, but like the problem is that something that just changed?
I don't know.
Because people even 2 weeks ago were getting the notifications, and then all of a sudden it just stopped.
Mary says, "Morning, guys. I get one
literally
more times than
was getting
not."
notifications, and now I'm not. That's just facts over here.
Facts.
That's just facts over here.
Facts.
IKEA is like a
It's like
A
a huge
furniture
warehouse,
store?
but it's so beautiful, and you first get to see it all set up, and it makes you want everything, and then you go get it from like a storage room. It's so cool.
but then you have to put it together.
Yeah, there's a lot of putting together, and I'll be honest, and the prices are really cheap, and some of the quality is cheap. Those are extra.
There's that.
get
Some
what
of
you
the
pay for.
quality is
You
cheap.
get what you pay for. I agree with that. I think you get what you pay for, which I enjoy,
but
actually.
there are still some quality things there.
That's
some
what I'm
next
saying, and those
level.
are more expensive.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Get the meatballs.
Like literally,
Gotta get the meatballs.
the whole reason I went was because they had these tubs / it's like storage for toys, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I saw all these cute little Pinterest moms making all this cute crap with it. And I was like, oh, that's exactly what I want. Good price, looks really high quality. I saw it in person. It was like made for children.
Oh,
like
no.
literally, like, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, no.
the scale of the size, I thought it was like 3 times bigger than it actually was when I saw it in person. I was like, no. So there's that too. I got notification 2 minutes ago. I didn't get it. I have done that and still don't get notified.
With the worst instructions ever. Yeah, I mean, some of those
Javi.
instructions do bite. You're sure right about that.
Oh, the instructions are terrible.
Stephanie, yes. Somehow better than the Furniture Mart.
But we do love the Nebraska Furniture Mart here. At
Oh,
Froggy
my God.
98.
Yeah, listen, I've got plenty of credit at the Nebraska Furniture Mart that I'm constantly filling up, so no one loves some NFM more than me, but I just love IKEA.
There's just something special about it.
I buy all
Well, it's
my video
also
games
like
from
foreign.
NFM.
Like you feel like you're in another country. Like everything they do is so cool. Like
Yep.
they have like an escalator that your cart goes on.
That is maybe one of the coolest things I've ever
It's
seen.
insane.
Haven't experienced that yet.
Oh, it's crazy. You feel like you're in like Norway or something. I
Like,
don't
here
know
we
why
go.
Norway, but
I think there's, I mean, they could be, I'm sure they're in
Swedish,
Norway, but
right?
they're a
They're
Swedish
Sweden.
company.
Yeah.
it felt that all feels
Same
right.
difference,
Doesn't
yeah.
it feel?
It all feels right. Fair enough.
I don't know if I should say that, but I did. Man, oh man.
Live and unfiltered.
So the game was hot.
Was it? Like how bad?
I was lucky. I can't complain too much because we were club level. So it was
You
like,
had some shade or what?
yeah, there was some shade and like just like the area we were in, the sun wasn't like directly
Yeah.
on us. And also we were so close to like you can just go inside into the air conditioning, you know, if you really needed to. But but yeah, it was still hot.
Here's what I don't understand. As I was watching, I realized that the shade was over the visiting team before it was over the home team.
Well, that's not fair.
As the home team, wouldn't you take home field advantage and put yourself on
The shady side.
the west side of the stadium?
Very
Because as
interesting,
the
but
sun
did-
sets?
But aren't they always on the same side every
Yeah.
time?
But what Kyle is saying is, why weren't they forward thinking from the very beginning and put themselves on the side where the sun sets?
I don't know. That's too much for my brain. My brain gave up. I almost died at the game. Very toasty, not enough water sellers.
No place to like refill a water bottle. I thought they were letting
Dude,
people bring
this
in a
guy
water
behind
bottle.
me grabbed my hair too, and
Oh, that's weird.
he was an old guy, and he told me he could get away with it.
He told you that? Oh, my God.
He said, I'm old. I can get away with it. I was like, honey, you're lucky you did it to me. There's a lot of girls nowadays will punch you in the face. They don't care how old you are.
Bill Cosby.
It's like, I have respect for the elderly. You seem a little senile. I'll let you get by because it was just my hair.
Jeffrey says because Frost thought the people from the boxes were stealing plays.
Ashley love IKEA, but she didn't know you had
Is
to bring a
that
bag.
real?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, the Frost.
I don't know. Everything's a conspiracy these days, I tell you what. First time we...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you want to?
No, you're fine.
The first time we went to IKEA, we didn't know you were supposed to bring your own bags or purchase them, and we didn't have a car since we took the train out to NJ to get there, so we carried so much stuff in our arms from train to subway. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. Ashley, you're so cheap.
Ashley, that's cheaper than me.
You
I
are
bought the bags.
so cheap, Ashley. That's like a
Just
$2
buy the
bag.
bags. Were they even $2? I feel like they're like $1.50.
And you know what? They're such good bags
And
that
I
I can't
use them.
believe that like a Sam's Club doesn't use that same business
Oh, I
model.
still use those bags all the time. They're great for, they're kind of an awkward shape.
Yeah.
But they're really good for beach stuff, like to put towels in and beach toys.
Wow, I can't believe how cheap.
That's
Ashley.
cheaper than me. That's crazy.
That is cheap.
I will not drag stuff. No way. I will start spending money when my life becomes that inconvenient. You know what I mean?
Right.
then I start spending money. Or I do the dishes for you or something.
Krager, good to hang out with you as well. Had a good time.
Yeah. Craig never made it to our tailgate before I left.
Do you have any beverages in the tailgate?
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking if I had beverages at the tailgate?
Yes, I'm asking if you had any beverages. Did you try their margarita? Or not their margarita, the Bloody Mary over there. Oh, it wasn't morning time for when you guys were there,
What
was
are you
it?
talking about? Oh, yes, I did. But I was confused which one you got.
I got the Bloody Mary from Brewski's.
Yes, okay. That's the one I first got. And then I got... Yeah,
No, I think it was Buzzard Billy's.
no, okay, that's the first... I don't know. I got
have to
one
try
from
the
both.
Buzzard Billy's
I
one.
got one from both.
I like a good Bloody Mary. It's got to be spicy.
Happy birthday, Jeff, on Saturday. Last Saturday?
I was surprised I got a text from Dane late Saturday night. I thought he'd be donezo. No phone. I thought he'd be gone.
Oh.
I thought he'd take a little trip that night.
No, we had to care for our children. We had to start slowing down because
Had to
get
pump
our
the brakes.
kids. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Gary, Nelson, and Johanna are live on Facebook. Facebook.com/Froggy981.
Saw a TikTok that made me think about you, Johanna. Maybe I even sent it to you. I hope I did, because I should have if I didn't. And it was a mom. And this mom her little TikTok was just a quick little story set to some music. And it was, how easy it'll be to have another baby because I've already had twins. How much worse can you get? And so I'm so happy.
And it's so worse.
And then she goes into the next scene. Oh, I'm at my first OB appointment. Oh, the OB nurse or the ultrasound technician asked me, do twins run in my family?
Oh, she had another set.
She showed at the very end of the video,
I'd be okay with that though. I say that now.
4 babies.
I'd say, but then I'm done. I don't like being pregnant.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Sure.
about being pregnant I enjoy. So then I knock them out of the park. I got 4 kids. I'm good. I'd be done then. I'd tie me up, doc. I'd be done.
So what's the latest with your genius child, Philo, and your probably genius
He's
child,
genius,
Frankie,
too.
but he's just, he pales in comparison to
He's
how...
just quiet. You guys say that, but he's just quiet. He's just quiet. But no, this is going to be Frankie heavy.
Oh,
Mostly.
nice, finally.
So first of all, okay, Dana and I it was the night of the football game. Okay, we went to the football game, had a good time, had to come home, which is not fun to do. To come home from having adult time.
Yes.
And like during the day and then having to care for your children.
To switch gears.
Yes. Yeah. And and then once you get, off the drinking mode, then you start like slowing down. All we wanted to do was go to bed.
It's
like we're
nap
like,
time.
let's go to bed. We're gonna put the kids to bed early. So we do that. We put the kids to bed early, about like 9:30, which is early for us. And they go to bed. We think they go to bed.
Oh, no.
We think they go to bed. Well, Dan and I, we had to like rearrange some stuff in the freezer in the garage. So we're in the garage and we were talking to a neighbor, just living our lives. All of a sudden, I hear a knock on the garage door. I'm freaking out. I'm like, who is in my house?
Right.
And my kids are in there. So I like sprint to the door, open it. It's Frankie. Listen, he's in a crib. He doesn't know how to get out of his crib. Philo does know how, and she's known how to for a long time.
Sure.
So I'm thinking, then I hear yelling. Philo's in the bedroom, like just putting my lotion all over the bed.
Oh, no.
And Frankie's just standing there. He goes, when I open the door, he goes, I got out. I was like, I see that. So then I'm trying to get these toddler twins, 2-year-olds, to explain to me how this happened. Like, Philo, I know how you do it. I've seen you do it. But Frankie, how did you do it? And all he can say to me is, I got out. I'm like, yeah, okay. So then we put him back to bed. We had to deal with this all weekend of him getting out, but I haven't caught him yet. So I don't know how he's doing it. I cannot imagine.
Technique.
There's no way it's graceful. There's no way. He's got to be just flinging his body over. You know what I mean? Like,
do you not have kid cams?
We did. That's a whole nother thing. We did have then that set broke. Then I bought another cheap one, and it was definitely a cheap one. I felt like people were listening in.
You got what you paid for.
Yeah. So I actually do need some camera suggestions. So if anybody has a camera suggestion, because I cannot figure it out. Because I got out is not enough for me, you know?
Didn't you have a lotion problem before, too? Don't they?
This girl, I am telling you, she may be a genius, but she is obsessed with her creams.
Yeah, listen, super smooth skin. They say you start early so you can avoid having to do work later.
She is super
Gary
smart.
Nelson and Johanna in the morning.
They wake me up.
And today's best
Program.
I just don't know. I got to figure out how he's getting out.
That's funny.
You guys, like, literally, Kyle, I'll show you pictures of, like Philo doing, like, hanging on a bar. She can, like, flip her whole body over. And Frankie, like, can't even, like, lift himself. He has no upper body strength. So I'm like, if you have no upper body strength, how are you getting out? I think he's just tall now. You know what? I think that's what happened.
To kind of get over.
He's got to be tall enough maybe to, like, fling his leg over.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is a mess, though.
Once you get one leg up, I feel like life's a lot easier.
This is the problem, though, is I can see Philo, like, being like, come on, Frank, and, like, helping him. You know, that's what I'm worried about, is that they have combined forces.
Are there any pillows, like, outside of Frankie's crib or anything?
No, there isn't.
No.
So there used to be a rocking horse in between there, like, that's where I'd put it away, was in between. So I was like, maybe he's, like, climbing onto the rocking horse.
And then stepping down.
Right. So I moved the rocking horse, but it still doesn't make sense because it's like taller where the rock. No, that don't make sense.
Maybe he's getting some confidence.
I tried
catching
him.
I can stick that landing.
I tried catching him. He's so sneaky. Every time I'd like wait by the door like a creep, and
so
like
you just
wait to
crack
hear
the door.
Wait to hear something, and then all of a sudden it's like thump, and I open the door and he's like, already out.
I got out.
I got out. I wish I had a video of his face. I got out.
Maybe you get there a little early, right? Set up your phone and then walk away.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to buy a camera. So if anybody has a good suggestion of a camera that it's not... The problem with my old camera, I spent $35 on it, first of all. And it was just one camera, and it came with an app. But it was, like, weird. It kept doing weird things. And I saw all those videos. Have you ever seen those videos of, like, parents who have nanny cams, and all of a sudden they have video of, like, someone infiltrates it, like a web sleuth. And then their kid's there, and they're, like, talking in creepy voices to their kid.
Uh-huh.
You never seen any of this?
No.
That's a thing that happens.
That's creepy.
I know. So then I kept getting like paranoid that like some creep was like
gosh.
breaking into our camera. So I need one that doesn't run on Wi-Fi, basically, I think. We have the dual camera Motorola baby monitor and we're great. I'll have to look that up. See, I use our monitor we used to use. It's just the cameras work fine. It's the viewer. I wonder if I could just buy the viewer.
I don't know why not.
I don't know. I'll show you. Will you help me?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can find the model. I'm sure we can find just the viewer itself somewhere.
Carrie says, children model what they see. No. Actually, it's probably true.
You climbing out of bed, Johanna?
You should see how angry my kids get.
Dane, I got out.
Actually, it's so true. Twins are the naughtiest and most creative. They are, truly. And it is getting there, like, completely. Like, they, like, just encourage each other to do naughty things together.
Right. And they always are pushing the envelope.
Oh, constantly. We just get another Ring cam. Can you get a Ring cam for inside your house?
Why can't you just use the Ring camera inside your house?
I'm not going to use a Ring camera for the doorbell.
I mean,
you want me to use the door?
I'm just saying.
Miserable? My kids find out you can press a button and it makes noise. I'd be the door ringing all day long. There's no way they'd stop.
You wouldn't have to have it hooked up to the doorbell, though, right? Like,
that's so stupid. I'm keeping it on the door. I'm just asking.
What I'm saying is you could get
cameras?
another one. I'm not saying move the one that you have.
But Ring camera makes regular cameras.
That's
You can
what
put
I'm
wherever
asking,
you want.
yeah.
Yeah, but which
I'm
one's
not gonna buy
which one's cheaper?
Oh,
Like
good.
if
You're making good
now
points.
let's say
You're making good points.
let's say the Ring camera's $80, but the Ring camera, the security cam is $120. You're getting a doorbell.
I'm getting the doorbell.
You're getting
And
another
it's
doorbell
just-
for
The
sure.
doorbell's just gonna have to go somewhere that can't be touched. We went to the Air and Space SAC Museum.
Indoor cam, $60.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, I could do that.
Christina says Ring ones are some of the worst for hacking.
Are they really, Christina? Well, I'm not doing that.
Christina, why do you say things like that?
It scares me. And Frankie is not sleeping well in his room anymore anyway. And I've already
Because of the ghosts.
Okay. Maybe I should save this. I'll wait. I'll save this.
You got ghosts? Yeah, save that.
I think I got ghosts. For real, though.
Oh, my God, Joanna.
No,
awesome.
it's creepy ghosts. I got to write it down so I don't forget. I mean, I won't forget. But
That's hard to forget.
I got to.
Getting ready for worst date
This is
of
the thing.
week.
They say something specific about something. I don't remember exactly what it is. So I got to ask Dane or just listen to him say it tonight. Little creeps. That's another thing. Kids creeping me out sometimes. Like when they were really little, they'd be just like both staring at the same corner. I'm like, why are you both staring over there? Like one staring, you just think they're kind of just like La La Land.
Sure.
But then both staring,
It's just
that's
staring.
creepy.
Right. That's Children of the Corn stuff.
I don't have children of the corn. Don't say that.
I don't know. They got that shocking blonde hair.
Philo, yeah.
We almost got to party with Philo on Saturday.
Yeah, oh, she was ready to go.
Yeah.
She saw Jamie and she just like ran over there to the frog
That's
truck.
really cute.
It was really cute.
She said, Mama, give me my koozie.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's so funny.
You know, all that new gear you guys got them on Friday. Shields.
Yeah, we didn't buy anything for our kids.
That's what Dade said.
Like, we literally, I was like, they need new tennis shoes. So I was going to splurge and buy them both like nice Nikes. And then Dane and I went to the Husker section and we were like, never mind.
Donald, Gary is on his way home from Missouri. He had like a little mini family reunion, is what we described it. I think it was drunk
He hung
texting
out
us
with his-
yesterday, though.
You guys, he didn't say anything to me.
Yeah, it was in regards to streaming.
Yeah, it was like work stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't
Oh,
anything
he doesn't
fun.
text me about work
Yeah.
stuff. He knows I won't respond.
Alicia sent our Facebook page a Amazon cam. It's a Infant Optics.
What? I think that's the
This-
brand. Let me see.
Some famous
How much is it?
$199.99.
It's too expensive for Mama.
Oh, no. Under $99.99?
No,
Oh, thank you.
I could not.
Just let the ghosts have them.
Let the ghost out.
You know what you could do? I bet you can get one of those old like VHS recorders, and then just go back and watch the footage.
Facebook.com/Froggy981. That's where you can watch and listen live to Gary Nelson and Johanna right now. Froggy 98.
Could have asked this off the air when no one was around, no cams were on, but I didn't do that. I waited till now because maybe Kyle can answer this. Kyle, was there a point where any of our social media was hacked recently?
Why?
Uh-uh.
So, we're about to get into worst state of the week. And I was reaching out to find our worst state of the week contestant. And I started with our personal page. Said, hey, would you like to come on the show? We'd love to have you to talk about the worst date. There was a post that she had made.
Our personal page, like Froggy or Gary Nelson? Okay.
So I sent it out from that personal page. And then she's like, oh, let me see what time. And out of nowhere, she goes, I thought you guys got hacked. And I go, what?
Why?
When? That's what I said. When? Like, what do you even mean by that? And then she never came back. She never came back with anything. Just a few days ago, she goes, a few days ago?
Wait, I gotta see this thread.
Someone thought you had been hacked. I said, when?
Someone or she personally?
She said
did?
someone.
Maybe she sounds like she's the hacker. Is this going to be a real person?
A few days ago. Okay, well then that's next level. So she thought that I was hacked and that I was like some creeper.
What creepy thing? This is what I need to know. What initial creepy thing did you say?
I didn't say anything creepy. I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, hey, would you be willing to come on our show tomorrow via Zoom and share your bad date story? See? So easy.
Yeah, that doesn't seem
She
creepy.
said, maybe. What time? I said, right around 7:40. Someone thought you had been hacked.
It sounds like she's a hacker.
And then I said, when? A few days ago. I go, that's not what I heard. I don't know anything about hacking.
Not what I heard.
And then I sign my name to it. I'm like, maybe she'll know that she's really talking to Nelson, so she'll think.
Then you did
she
a dash
thought
Nelson?
She still thought that we were hacked because she sent a message then to the fan page.
Oh.
So she was hoping to get a hold of an administrator. But hold on. If you thought we were hacked, wouldn't the fan page be hacked too? Wouldn't everything be hacked?
I don't know.
So I sent her, I'm sure Kyle saw the garbage picture I sent. I took my video game headset off and I sent her a picture on the Froggy fan page to show her that it was really someone from the radio station.
You sent her a selfie?
I did.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
I sent her
a selfie?
I saw that and was wondering.
That's kind of a cute little smile you have, though. That's really funny. You sent her a picture to convince her. Oh my gosh. That seems hacker-esque, though, to do that.
What's that?
Like to try to prove so badly that it's you that you send a picture of yourself.
Like you couldn't find that picture possibly on our Facebook page?
Right.
No, you can see my brick wall.
You are not good at convincing people, I don't think.
The only sell job he can do is when he's calling in sick.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Funny. Questionable.
That's funny, Kyle.
Got jokes.
Kyle got jokes.
Felt like we needed an out.
That's good, Kyle. I need some more of this nitro cold brew rail.
Some Broken Rail Beverage Company unsweetened nitro cold brew, you mean?
Come on, Christy.
I got to finish my Kool-Aid and then I can have some of that.
Shut up. You're drinking Kool-Aid right now?
I think he's calling it Kool-Aid.
Look, it's blue raspberry lemonade. You can only get the blue raspberry lemonade at Walmart. If you go over to Hy-Vee, Hy-Vee's just got the tropical punch. And tropical punch is not it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
No, that was
Oh, no.
that was old. That was in
That's
here all weekend.
Yes.
I just didn't feel like walking that far.
Yeah, that's an outgoing package.
I tell jokes to Chris all day. He laughs really hard at me.
Chris is our traffic guy.
Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy, y'all. Oh, man, oh, man.
All right, how do you want to do this? So we want to come out of this break and get right into worst date?
She said she's logging in, so.
Okay. If she's here by break end, then we'll do that. If she's not, then we'll tease it again, and then we'll play a song and we'll come out. Howdy, Tyler.
I have terrible things happening with my necklaces, and I'm just going to let it happen.
Why?
Because I slept with them
Oh,
on.
it is all kinked up.
It's terrible. I ain't got enough time for that.
Kinked up necklaces, and I love you, Mom and Dad. And
I got an owie behind my leg, and I don't know how, but it hurts.
gotta be a bug bite, right?
No, it's not a bug bite. It's like it's sore. It feels like I did exercise, but I did not.
Ticketmaster had $40 in fees on the 2 tickets that I bought for the Chiefs game.
Cheesecake.
Chiefs game?
Oh.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought 2 tickets to cheesecake. Johanna.
Maybe
Must
there's
be good
special
cheesecake.
cheesecake in Kansas City. I don't know.
Kansas City, known for its cheesecakes.
$40 in fees. What kind of fees? It's all
Just
online,
fees.
isn't it?
Yeah, fees. I couldn't believe it. And they weren't even they weren't resale tickets. They were like the tickets. I probably could have just gotten them from the box office and not
Listen,
been
yeah,
charged
why did you
anything.
even do that?
Because I wanted to make sure that we got tickets.
Pick them up at will call.
Fees, my eye.
So, like a $100 ticket a piece then turns into $120.
Yeah, I say no. That's like door dashing or trying to get.
I DoorDashed this weekend. It was the best Panda Express I'd ever had.
It better be. By the time you pay, it's BS. By the time you pay a tip, and then there's also a driver's fee,
Yes.
and then there's another fee. There's like 900
So
fees.
many fees.
So it's like you buy a $10 meal turns into $40.
I did spend
It's insane.
$21 on a 1-person meal, yes.
That's what $21. That better be a prime rib.
At Panda Express. It was not. It was Panda
gosh, I
Express.
just
And
wanna
it was
vomit.
the best Panda Express I'd ever
It
had.
better have been the best. How could it be the best? It's not fresh.
It was so good, though.
No, that is silly.
It was just so good.
Did you get it Saturday?
So good. No, I got that Sunday, yesterday.
Were you hungs a little bit?
What?
No, I wasn't too bad. I thought I would be. I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning doing a little beveraging.
See? That's what I'm
and
saying.
I did not have that. I wasn't that hungover, no.
Oh, boy.
Do we have her or no?
Yeah.
Okay. We could probably.
What happened, Donald? Donald said, did anybody hear about the dangerous situation in Kennesaw, Nebraska on Saturday?
No.
I don't know. Was it dangerous because it was so hot out? Probably not. Who's the new guy? I forgot about this. Someone said, oh, it went away.
Excuse
That's
me.
Kyle, producer. He's been there a long time.
Long time.
Hello.
We can't hear her yet. Hold on. Now we can. Hi, Christy. Why can't I hear you? Oh, good. Just played a song. It's not what I wanted to do. Now I can hear you, I think.
Okay.
There we
Works
go.
for me.
Yes, now I can
There you
hear
go.
you. It was in queue.
That means nothing to
It
nobody.
doesn't mean anything to you, but it was in the queue. That was a queue job right there, CJ. So it's just going to be, we're going to put you right back into the waiting room for just a minute, and then we'll bring you right back. Okay, Christy?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much. That's the operator error on that one. So the story that we're about to get into involves a shift interlock device. If you don't know what that is, that's a breathalyzer they hook up to your car.
Wait, what? What? Oh, it does. Interesting.
Yes.
Cool.
And some unwanted smooches. Uncalled for, unwanted. These smooches were not warranted.
She went away.
She did went away because we put her into the waiting room because we didn't want her to give any of her story yet.
Where was I at for that? I was reading comments. I'm so sick of my Facebook telling me that people are watching, but it's the same person 900 times. Like I already know. You know?
Like I already know.
And like Facebook should know that because they know everything.
Right.
That's there. Yes, that's true. That is true. So we went to okay, what's happening for me?
What?
I don't know. I can't function. It's not working good for me. Anyway, we went to the Space and Air.
Air and Space Museum?
Yes. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, a long time ago.
I thought it was so cool. I did not know that little gym existed, number one. Number two, it looked like I was in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was not.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy.
Yeah, and we randomly decided to go. And then they were having, like, some car show happening at the same time. So there are a bunch of fancy cars there, which, let me tell you this, not a great idea to bring toddlers to.
No, can be.
Oh, my gosh. Purple car! And they're, like, running to the purple car and just, like, handprints, like, slap. You know what? Oh, it was miserable.
Oh, no.
Trying to explain to them, like, definitely do not touch these. Like, we're going to have to pay for a scratch on these.
Oh, and you'll pay.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Did they have the drug checkpoint there?
What's the drug checkpoint?
I'll tell you about that in a minute. It's a thing they do to catch people that are trying to take drugs across the country.
What?
On I-80, and it's a head fake. So they trick you. They trick you into trying to get off the interstate, and as soon as you get off the interstate, you get popped.
Interesting.
Oh, drove through one of those on my way back on 80.
No, we are not.
From Colorado.
No, we are not. Not happening. This is not what we're doing. Sorry about that. Worst day of the week. Like we told the cam just a little bit ago, this worst day of the week has got some ups and downs. It involves a shift interlock device. That's when a person has been given a breathalyzer that they have to take every time that they get into their car. And there's also some unwanted smooches. As we get connected here with Christy on the cam, you can check that out. You can check everything out all the time.
Sorry, I'm trying to make some coffee.
No, you're fine, Christy. Christy, good morning. Welcome to the show. Tell us now about this date that you went on.
Sure. So I went to a bar, I think it was New Year's Eve, and there was a band, of course, and the drummer was pretty hot. So I thought, well, hey, maybe I'll try to get to know this guy. And we ended up setting up a date. He lived like 3 hours from me, I think. So we thought, well, hey, we'll set up this date kind of like halfway between our towns, you know. So about a week later, we went to this new place I hadn't been. It was actually a bar. And he had ordered me a drink, you know, whatever, pretty normal stuff. He didn't order anything. He didn't order any food. He didn't order anything to drink.
Oh.
He basically sat there and asked me questions. I mean, just, you know, random stuff. But it was just really weird because he just sat there and stared at me the whole time while I drank. And so anyway, the conversation got pretty stagnant, you know, fairly shortly. So we decided, well, hey, like, we'll just, you know, get in his car and drive around, I guess, which, so Nelson, this is why I was asking you, because I saw that you guys have been hacked on your page.
Sure.
And I didn't know. And so my friends were like, red light, make sure, you know, it's the real deal.
Right.
And so that's the difference between 30-something me and 20-something me not getting into a car with some guy I don't know.
Sure.
And also asking you.
I get you.
You learned your lessons.
That definitely makes more sense in context.
So anyway, the conversation was terrible. I thought maybe a change of scenery, it'll, you know, perk up a little bit. So we get into his truck and I look over and he's like kind of hunched down by his door. And I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And he's got like a breathalyzer thing to start his car. And I mean, not judging, but he didn't mention anything about it. And so it completely caught me off guard.
Right.
And
That's really, you would at least make a joke about it, right? Or something. You don't just like be like, he didn't say, did he acknowledge it at all? Did he acknowledge it at all? Like say anything?
No, no.
That's
He didn't
so
say anything.
awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, and he just tried to
that was
hide it?
Just made it even worse, I guess. And so anyway, whatever. So we're like driving around. And I thought, maybe we'll just, I don't know. It was like early 20s. So we're like, oh, maybe we'll just cruise up and down. He wasn't, though. He was a few years older. So he probably should have been out of the cruising phase by then. But anyway, so we literally drove like 3 blocks, I think. Maybe not even that. And we ended up in this hotel parking lot.
Yeah, how did you guys make it there? Like, was it always his plan to take you over to this hotel, you think?
I don't even remember his last name, so I couldn't tell you what. I mean, I don't even know.
That's
Like
funny.
I said, I met the guy one time. We meet up, we go to a bar, and then all of a sudden I'm in his truck. So again, reason why I asked you, are you sure you haven't been hacked recently?
Right.
So we end up in this hotel parking lot, and he puts it in park, and I'm like, what the hell? So he leans over, he's like slobbering on my face, like trying to make out or something. Whatever. So I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. And he's like, well, let's go inside and get a room. I'm like, what part of this date says to you that is any sort of option at the moment?
So he took you there to the hotel. He didn't even he wasn't staying there or nothing. He took you there.
Not as far as I know, no.
Well, if you say let's get a room, that means he wants to.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, no, that's not gonna. I'm like, you need to take me back to my car.
Yeah.
That's
And-
scary.
Yeah. So thankfully he obliged, and I got back in my car and I drove the hour and a half home, and that was about it.
And did
My
you
dad would have
learn from
been
the
so disappointed if he knew that.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't listen, right? I know.
Did you learn from the experience? You know what, Shakini? Did you learn anything from the experience?
Well, not to, I don't know. I guess don't be driving around with people I don't even know their last name, and ended up in a hotel parking lot. So
Yeah, get a last name, stalk them online, make sure you know what their home
that
address
made a
is.
difference too, because this was like maybe, I don't know, 2010, 2009.
Mhm.
Right.
So my stalking skills were not up to par like they are now.
Well, clearly not. The guy had a
I would have had
DUI.
arrest records, like, the whole thing. I would have known like what his mom's name is, everything. So.
Right. Well, thankfully, though, that you went on your date with him after his DUI, so then he wasn't drinking and driving
Right.
with you in the car.
Thankfully, he didn't drive off the road and kill me.
It could
So
have been much worse.
Blessings. Well, thanks so much, Christy, for joining us on the worst date of the week. And we're sorry you went through that. And I'm glad you've learned something from it and that we don't get into cars with strangers anymore. We
Yeah.
find out last names.
there you go.
Thanks so much.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Live to Gary Nelson and Johanna. Right now on Facebook. Facebook.com/Froggy981.
Yeah, she couldn't hear anything I was saying because when I turned on the microphone for the radio station, I turned off my microphone for the feed.
That's okay.
Bye.
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 For not being able to hear you, I feel like she responded to you a couple of times.
A couple of times, but that's why if you go back and it's awful, you go back and watch it and listen to it. I walked all over her because she couldn't hear me start talking.
Yeah.
She didn't hear my questions. She heard me because I'm just so loud. I came out over your microphone.
Oh, you are loud. Weird voice Mondays. What does that mean?
Christina said dollars to donuts. He Googled that hotel before you guys got there.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. He probably already had a room.
Just on vacation,
Pervert.
Michelle.
He's hanging out with his brothers.
And his mom.
Oh, and his mom.
I forgot about that.
Oh,
She dyed her
his
hair
mom.
orange.
I hope they
Dyed her
took
hair
a
orange
picture.
and lost a tooth, I thought.
Oh, he has another tooth.
I hope they took a picture.
He specifically said another tooth.
That's funny.
Another one.
We're going to do some teeth talk after 8 o'clock.
Oh. You find? Oh, okay, I'll just leave it at that.
Did I find one? No, I didn't find any teeth.
No, dude.
I've not discovered any teeth, no.
Well, is this an update from last week's conversation?
It's a little bit. We'll talk about that.
Not a lot, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
No, it's been a long time since I've heard that.
Hanging out with his bros. As all of them are there, right? Even Troy, the older
I
brother?
think so.
You're supposed to be, unless something came up last minute. Because that's happened to Gary before, where he was supposed to meet up with Troy, and then all the plans changed.
Why would they change?
I don't know. He said they made extra effort to go see him in, like, San Diego or somewhere in California. And, like, right when they got there, he's like, oh, yeah, by the way, plans changed.
No. That's really not funny, but
Right.
funny.
Right. I thought you were going to say that's really effed up. Then you pulled up. I was like, Johanna.
No, I was not going to say that. We also went to, I'm just going to tell you about all my little family mini vacay.
Please do.
We went to the Shram. I don't know.
God, you guys went everywhere.
I
And
don't
you
know
did this
where
all
it's-
on Sunday?
Yeah.
I don't know how you were functioning with kids on Sunday.
I know,
Right.
I don't either. I wasn't going to be. Dane oddly gets this like spark of we have to do things. Mama wanted to lay in bed for sure. I wanted to, but I'm glad we didn't. But yeah. So we went to the Air and Space Museum, which was so cool, and then we went to it's like a nature park. I don't even know what it's called. It's Shram something. I don't know. Anyway, they just redid it. It's really cool. If you have kids, you should take them there. They just put in like a little aquarium so you can see like all fish like from Nebraska, which doesn't
That's
sound
cool.
super interesting, but
It's for the kids.
but it's still really cool. Yeah, my kids loved it. And you can pet a sturgeon, which are crazy looking fish. They look archaic. It looks like a little crocodile. or
Haley
something.
says Shram Park.
We didn't, Christina, we didn't do the drive thing, but that's close to there. We didn't do the drive. We're going to do that next time. The kids were done after we went and saw the Platte River State Park. I know. I didn't know that existed. You guys got to tell me about the stuff. Oh, good, Deborah. Oh, wait, but Svet says it's not cost of. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry, Deborah. That's sad. Yeah, Cindy, that's what it is. My kids loved it. And you can do like make and take. And we were trying to do crafts, which was probably a terrible idea. Like giving toddlers glue sticks. Not a great idea. I know we need to do the safari. We're going to do the safari next. But this might be a bad thing to ask. But my kids are backwards facing in their car seats, so I feel like they couldn't see anything. So do you just let them out of their car seats?
Sure, you go slow, right?
I know, but that just kind of feels so wrong.
And is
What
that
are you
something?
going to say?
No.
What are you going to say?
There was one time
Nelly.
There was one time that we didn't have the car seat and we were just going real quick. It was a real quick trip.
Well, real quick sounds bad.
And real
You going
quick,
fast?
No, it was just
Oh, boy.
the short distance at a normal pace. And Penelope just stood in front of me and she was like, I don't know, just able to stand.
She stood in front of you.
When I held on to her, I put my legs around her, I squeezed her, and I just kind of held her in place. And she stood in front of me, and we went. It was just up the road.
Nope, I could not. Oh my gosh! And if Dane ever did that, I would literally. He would not have a life. And make sure that insurance policy's good.
Heck
You
yeah,
bye-bye.
we let our little ones sit on our lap at the safari. Yes. Out of the
Okay,
seats.
that makes me feel better. I just didn't know what to do, and I was like, that's super stupid. I'm not gonna go pay to do it when my kids are just staring at
Right.
themselves in the mirror. Oh, there is. We should have done that. Johanna, you've got to take your kids to sectoring. Santa goes to space. Oh, my kids would love
Santa
it.
goes to space.
Yeah, the problem is my kids don't understand right now that you can't ride things. You can't they think that they can Philo had a meltdown at the zoo last time we went because she couldn't ride the tigers. Then there was a meltdown at the Air and Space place because they couldn't ride in the rocket. So here I am explaining to my kids, getting them from not melting down by saying, if you go in the rocket, you go up to space, Mommy never see you again. And they're like, oh. I know.
How'd you explain the tiger situation?
The tigers, told her, I was like, the tiger will eat you. They're nice to look at, but they will eat you.
Oh, okay.
Because I tell you what, that girl ever comes in contact with the tiger, she's petting it, at least.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't want her to do that.
And then there's Frankie running around in it. I got out.
I got out.
I got in.
How? Oh, I've got it. Oh, maybe, Nelson, you can just help me fix my old camera.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
I'll bring it in. I just can't get it to connect to my phone. I can't get it.
I can help you with that.
Yeah. Okay. What if I need you to come
Kyle,
to my
maybe
house
Kyle's
to do
the
it?
new tech guy.
Are you the new tech guy?
You might be.
I can figure things out.
I might need someone to come to my home, which we could do that and we could hang out.
Yeah.
And you bring Jamie and we have a good time. But because I'm worried that the issue is actually because it's I can't get it to connect to my Wi-Fi right.
Sure.
So if I connect it to this Wi-Fi, that's not really helping me.
No, it would not. You're right. It would have to be. That's work you're going to want to do at
That's
home.
how far I've gotten with my troubleshooting.
Just be ready, Kyle. It's going to be like the studio when you walk in here. If you walk out of the studio for a second, walk back in, you'll get hit in the face with peppermint. That's what Johanna's house is going to be like.
No, I just have peppermint right now because I've had a headache.
But you got a lot of essential oils. You got dueling oils that go on in your house.
We've got oils. We've got some stuff. We've got candles. We like to make sure.
You
our
like
house-
smells too. Yeah. See? I love smells. And the one time Nelson came in and was like, oh my gosh, I was barely even.
Choked. It was like you could see the mist of chemicals that were just flying in the air.
It's not chemicals. That's the irony. It's all
oils,
organic
whatever.
and natural.
It's still
smells.
oils.
So there is a mist.
There's a fine mist that you can see as you're walking through the house.
It's good for you. You know, I healed your body in the 2 seconds you came into my home. I want to hear it. Tell you what, I'm about to get into crystals here pretty soon, too.
Busy that weekend.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Nelson's into crystals.
I know. I already got shot down by Dane.
Why?
Early October, he said. I go, let's barbecue it up. I gave him a weekend.
Why? What's wrong? What
don't
are
know.
we doing? I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know.
I can't decide if I want to get, thinking of Dane, if I want to get a smoker or if I want to get one of those Blackstone griddles.
Those are just two different options.
I know.
That's not
I just
even...
want, I want that griddle so bad, though. Here's the thing. I would love to have the name brand, the Blackstone one, but, I've got Cabela's points.
Thank you, Deborah. That is a big reason why, too. It's stinky in my house with the poop. Anyway, you got Cabela's points. So
Do you think that the Cabela's version of the griddle is as good as
Yes.
Okay, Kyle says yes. He knows.
Most of the time, it is so the same. You're paying for a brand.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
paying for the name.
Yeah.
If that's the truth,
You ask Daner, he'll tell you smoker all the way, though.
I know, but do they sell smokers at Cabela's? I got Cabela's points.
I don't know,
So,
man.
just for example, Kirkland vodka.
Yes, is
has
Grey
been-
Goose,
is
right?
Grey Goose.
Yes.
Yeah. So Cabela's, I would put up there with the Costco brand.
I'll take that.
They'll do the
I'll
same
take
thing.
Kirkland anything.
So I bet you they
I tell
source
you what,
it
though.
from
The same
yeah.
factory in China, and they just slap a different tag on it.
Yeah, 100.
Kirkland's, I don't mind it, but it does not taste the same.
I love
what is
Kirkland.
Captain Morgan.
Oh, I
What
haven't
is that?
had
Is that
spiced rum. Spiced rum.
Okay, their spiced rum does not taste anything like Captain.
It might be a better spiced rum than Captain. Maybe that's why you're just used to Captain.
That's a great point. I am a cheap.
Right.
I will choose
Maybe
Barton's.
it's too fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too good. Too good. Too good.
It's too, yeah, I'm
too
like,
good.
I need it to taste
yeah.
cheaper, please.
Oh.
Give me that well rum.
Like when I go into a place to get a vodka tonic, you always got to ask what the well vodka is.
Oh, I don't ever. I'm like,
ever?
No.
Now you can have a well vodka after 2 or 3 of the regular vodkas.
I usually ask them. I go, whatever the house one is, the cheapest one. Give me the cheapest one.
Sometimes it's Tito's too now.
Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad when Tito's makes it to the well because that's what I usually order is the old Tito's and tonic.
Mm-hmm.
It don't taste right. There's something off with it.
Tito's?
No, I'm not talking about Tito's. I love Tito's.
I love some Tito's, man.
Smoker is the way to go. Can't cook ribs on a Blackstone, says Anthony.
I know, but you can cook so much stuff, Anthony, on a Blackstone.
I feel like you seem more of a Blackstone guy anyway, because you just seem like quicker meals or something.
Here's what you do.
I don't know that I have the patience to do a smoker.
I don't think that you could do a smoker because it's
just
like
don't think
an
I do.
all-day thing. You know
So
what I mean?
what's nice if you could get a smoker, and they make griddle tops that go on a smoker.
Okay, I'm hearing
So
this.
you crank the smoker up to 500, and you've got yourself
I'm here for this.
a griddle.
I want a griddle.
But
I know that in my heart
I
of
think
hearts.
knowing you,
That limits
you
the
should
size.
just go griddle all the way. You're
Like-
not ever going to use a smoker. You're going to be like Gary
No,
trying to
yeah.
sell his.
Yes, I wish I had gone. I wish I had gas for the stovetop because they sell like
The
a
griddle
griddle
top,
that you
yep.
can, a griddle top for stoves. I always get that wrong. Is that the stove? Has got the burners on it, or the stove?
yes, it's a stove.
What did we? What?
Yeah, what just happened?
No, but like,
Nelson
you know,
blacked
there's
out real
the
quick.
no, but there's like the oven.
The
You
oven
know-
is where you put
So
things in.
what I'm saying is
Stovetop?
stove top. There, I'm just making sure that I'm calling it the right thing because mine are separate. So my oven's
The
over
guys
here, and I have
taught
a
me the word
cooktop.
minutia, but can't say stovetop.
Stuffing? I thought we were talking about stuffing. We got a griddle for Outback, says Lori, and we love it. You can make just like
It's a lot of
eggs
griddle
and-
talk. It's a lot of
and-
griddle talk.
I know.
I'm done with the griddle. I'm over the griddle. We
Lot of
get
food talk
it.
now.
We're going to talk Gary talk here in a second.
We're going to talk Gary talk.
We're going to talk about Gary a little bit.
No.
We do that Gary
He's
talk.
an abandoner. We don't need to give him any kind of love.
Well, I got it penciled in for 8:10. So
Okay. Okay.
we're going to cover a lot of things. We're going to cover a little Gary talk here in a little bit. We're going to cover the VMAs. Did you see any of that?
No, I have no.
there's-
What is the VMAs?
The Video Music Awards.
That's so boring.
Johanna, are you going to come to Ignite the Flight Saturday?
No, I forgot to tell you. I can't now. I have a wedding that
Me
I
too.
totally forgot about. You do?
No,
I wish. I kind of want to go.
it's okay.
Listen,
Linda.
I would go and hang out with you there. That sounds like fun. But I totally forgot about this wedding situation.
Ignite the
Dan-
Flight coming up this weekend. I'm
Daner's
going to be
more
emceeing. Beer, whiskey, wine,
Nice.
tasting, food trucks, music. More info, froggy981.com.
And it's like I'm really into airplanes right now.
Okay, Zach.
Who's Zach?
Sack.
Oh.
In heaven.
Yeah, I'm really, dude, I feel like I am going to get into my kids. That's the next thing. I think we're going to start learning the names of airplanes.
Oh my God.
We got it. We're still.
B-52, stealth bomber. Are those the same plane? I don't even know.
Oh, I don't know.
So where'd he go? Where's he at? People on the camp clamoring. Where's Gary? He just on a little vacation. He went on a trip down to St. Louis to have a mini family reunion. By mini, it's just mom and the 3 brothers.
The boys.
We're hoping to see pictures of mom when he comes back because we've heard that she has orange hair now and she has lost another tooth. Not just a tooth, another tooth.
It's got to be in the back, right? I understand.
You would think it's probably not one of the premier teeth up front.
No.
Can you actually get that lucky?
Right.
That's
that
a good point. I
Missouri.
just
Yeah.
chipped my front tooth again. So.
Oh. Yeah, but that was good for you got several good years out of that.
I got a good 4 years out of my chip tooth.
Right.
Hopefully
So
another 4.
Gary, it's not all fun and games. He was working.
Why?
Because he has a brother who's also in radio.
Wait a second. Is he giving out tips?
No, he was trying to get tips.
Oh, okay. I'm here for that.
He's trying to bring back technology from the big city, from St. Louis, to here. Turns out we've been using a lot of the same technology anyway. So.
Oh.
But he's supposed to show us how to use it better.
Oh, that's not promising.
Yeah, I'd rather just talk to his brother.
Yeah, we should have just directly talked to brother.
But you know what? We say that, but you're just dealing with another Greenwood. Do we need to talk to his brother, or do we need to talk to his brother's Kyle, the producer?
Ooh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
You know what I mean? Does he? It sounds like his brother has a little bit more of an understanding than Gary does, but I mean, we could be getting Greenwooded again.
This is what. I don't know how better to explain this, but I feel like Gary was like the pretty boy brother that didn't have to learn stuff.
Oh, he for sure didn't have to learn anything.
Do you know what I mean? So his brother actually maybe had to learn stuff.
Oh, okay. I see. I'm following that storyline.
Does that make sense? Like that's kind of how it feels in my head.
That totally makes sense. He always had to compensate for things.
Yeah, and he was the athlete too. You know what I mean? So it's like that wasn't his wheelhouse.
Played overseas.
I believe they used to call his brother the family mess up.
For real?
Yeah, like to his face.
And the poor guy ain't got no leg.
Right.
That's not very nice.
And he's missing part of his foot on the other side.
So
it's
the same
not
brother?
like he doesn't have one complete leg.
Yeah.
So maybe he does know how to use the technology. So hopefully when Gary gets back, which will be tomorrow, he'll be back on the show tomorrow. He's supposed to be bringing with him bountiful gifts of technology to make the show experience for you even better.
Facebook.com/Froggy981. That's where you can watch and listen.
I don't think he's bringing a processor.
He's sure not bringing a processor.
That'd be the first thing he'd take, though, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes. Just steal it right out of his
house, yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what that piece of equipment does, but I want it, just so he stops talking about it.
Right?
It makes things sound better, Johanna.
I figured it had something to do with that. Gary got crazy ears. He hears it all.
He got the robot ears.
He got robot ears. It's very odd.
Mm-hmm.
You think that he couldn't hear anything with how loud. He ruined me, though. I think I can't hear anymore because he set my headphones when I first got this job 5 years ago, and I'm just stuck with it being so loud because now I can't stand it any quieter. So now I have hearing loss, I'm sure. I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you know that the green computer code in the Matrix isn't nonsense?
It actually is stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's words.
Mm-hmm. It's a bunch of sushi recipes.
I did not know that. But I am
What are you talking
super excited for the fourth Matrix movie. They just released a teaser trailer.
Lame. I don't know why people got so into that.
It was good because it was more about the revolution in cinematography than it was anything else.
Well,
because no one had done that bullet time that they used, and then all of a sudden, like, movies everywhere started using it.
no, that's not what I'm talking about. There's some weirdos who get really into the Matrix. You seem like one.
Yeah, I liked the Matrix.
Do you know what I mean? Like someone who's like really
believes
thinks
the
that
Matrix
it's
is real. No, I don't believe that.
I don't know. I can see you thinking it's real.
Yeah, I could see me thinking it's real too. I'm not fighting you on that one. That's a fair assessment. Yes.
But you know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe I need to go back and watch it because think about it. When did it come out? I was like a baby.
Yeah, the 99 maybe.
I was 8. So I'm sure when I watched it, I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, because I was still friends with my buddy Toad.
I think I would. The only thing I remember is being scared of the part where he's got like suction cups to his back or something. Blech. I don't even
yeah, that was the 99, baby. The Matrix nailed it.
That's crazy.
Matrix was good. Got some cool video games coming out too. Anybody excited? God of War.
Nobody
God of War
wants
2.
to talk about video games.
God of War 2,
No,
Johanna.
No.
Congratulations to Britney Spears.
She's engaged. My queen's
Yes.
engaged.
Queen.
Oh, and I'm so irritated. I gotta get a new diamond. Hers is so much bigger.
I wonder why. I wonder how that's possible.
But she got very similar style as me.
I did see that. Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah. It's just big.
Okay, Kyle.
Oh my God! Look at Johanna's ring.
That's why I said it's
Brittany's
just big.
is gigantic. Johanna's is big.
Yeah.
Big.
I know. Gotta get on that gigantic level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna find a piece of crystal that looks.
Who would know?
Who would know?
How are they
I
gonna
would
know?
I would know.
Nobody's gonna know.
I was still friends with my buddy Toad. I love Nelson O. I didn't even catch that. You talking about Buddy Toad?
I had a buddy named Toad. Yeah.
That's weird. That's crazy. Now you work for Froggy. Goodbye, Toad. Hello, frogs.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Javi, we may do something beforehand.
Not gonna do a whole lot after for old Nelly.
Why?
Because I gotta go get my kids. As it stands, it's gonna be 9 o'clock before I get back to them, and they got school the next day.
You just talked about partying it up pretty late.
I partied it up the other day. I'm not worried about me. My kids have school the next day.
Oh, you couldn't get anybody watching.
My
His
sister
sister
is watching them, but like her kids have school the next day too. So
Wow, that sounds like they all can go to school together.
no, I barely got my.
Stop doing that.
I had to trap my sister
you
into what?
What does that sound?
What sound? There's no sound.
Were you swiping your foot? What were you doing?
I was trying to move the microphone over with my face.
No, that's not the sound I'm
It
talking
was
about.
yes, it was. It was just my beard brushing up on the.
No, it wasn't. I'm not wearing headphones, man.
Well, then there was no sound.
I heard a shh, 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 shh.
I'm moving. This is all I did
Okay.
was this.
I don't know. It sounded like dry paper. It was very reminiscent of con balls. About freaked out.
God.
Johanna, since your kids like dinosaurs, have you taken them to Moral Hall? No, I haven't. What is that?
Oh, it's on
Wait
campus.
a second. Do they have weddings there sometimes or something? Or somewhere in that area?
No, it's on UNL campus, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, well, I will definitely take my kids there.
It's got a giant elephant out front, doesn't it? I walked through there one time late at night with the in-laws. Show them around UNL.
Oh, that's cool. I want to go there.
Never went to UNL, but I don't know. Like we were showing them around.
Everybody's saying it's the ghost. You guys, it's not the ghost. I would deserve ghosts, though. I don't mean that.
You would deserve ghosts.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, because
What have you done?
Because I mess with Dane so much.
Oh yes.
Remember Sharon?
Uh-huh.
Remember Sharon?
Yes.
I would have had a plan. I told Dane that there was a ghost in our house named Sharon, and she lived underneath the stairs in this scary little attic thing we have. And I was going so far as to make a newspaper that had a story about Sharon,
A dead Sharon.
about how Sharon died in our house, and I was going to have the neighbor. I had already talked to the neighbor. The neighbor was going to bring it over.
Amber?
No, not Amber, but someone else. Yeah, I went crazy with it. I really was scaring him with it, and I've never really told him the truth.
Just keep it in your back pocket.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I would deserve it.
Just in case
I would
of
deserve
emergency.
a ghost.
I thought Penelope was talking to a ghost when she was younger because she kept talking about this guy named Nurge who lived under the
I
ground.
forgot about Nurge, who lived under the ground.
Yes,
Did you ever
Nurge.
figure out what Nurge was?
No.
She probably had a what are they called?
An imaginary friend?
Yes. That.
The Nurge.
I've never understood that. I don't mean to be judgy of people that have imaginary friends, but I do. I remember this girl. Oh, this is kind of mean to me. This girl I went to school with. She had 12 imaginary friends. No joke.
That's too many.
Listen, it was as her friend was a lot to keep up with and pretend that I could see them and I could not. And one day I just got fed up and I told her, I said, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was like, I've never seen any of these people.
Having 12 friends either way is too many.
Oh, it's too many. And then trying to keep up with them
Yeah.
is crazy. So then we honestly stopped being friends after that because I was like, I can't, you and your imaginary friends, I cannot keep up. I cannot keep up.
I can't have 13
We
friends.
had to stop being friends.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do it anymore.
That's great, Johanna.
Dude,
I don't know if I want to sit in this chair anymore.
why?
So I've yawned like 6 times and I'm hungry.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's just me. Yeah, everybody thinks it's just me. It's the chair.
Maybe it is
corner
the
spot.
chair.
That corner, man. Something about that corner. It's murder.
Is it the corner? Why?
I don't know. It's a sleepy little corner.
I always get shoved over here.
Oh, look at Nelson making jokes about himself. I like it.
It's called growth.
It's called growth.
It's called an accident. I didn't mean to, honestly. That was a total accident.
like,
An
"Dang it."
AJ right
He
there.
was waiting for one of us to do it.
Yeah.
Just like anticipated the joke. I love it.
He's at this point.
Should not have done that.
Proud of you, Nelson.
90 seconds, everybody. It's 90 seconds till we go on the radio.
Thank you.
90-second warning.
I'm sure Jeffrey needed that heads up. Christina's like, whew, okay, good. I won't say what I'm about to say.
Just everybody be ready. 90 seconds. 45 seconds. No.
We don't need a countdown.
75 seconds.
See, what are you doing right now?
I'm making noise by tapping the back of my chair.
Why?
Because I'm tapping the back of my chair. I don't know.
It's annoying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here.
No! What is wrong with you?
I'll start clicking. I know that's better.
When my 17-year-old was about 3 or 4 years old, she had a whole imaginary family. Coincidentally, the girl her age had the same name. Was that just her family?
I used to tell my mom that I had people that lived in my stomach, and they were my folks.
What?
Yep. And one time
You are one of those weird kids.
One time I had
I don't know why that surprised me.
I said I had a broken heart. My folks were fixing it.
In your belly?
Yeah, well,
Wait,
they got
who
up
was
to the heart.
fixing it?
My folks.
Your folks in your
They
belly?
lived inside me. Yep. They went up and fixed my broken heart.
Do you remember this?
I remember the broken heart and telling my mom that I had a broken heart, and I remember my folks, but that's
Did you
about
really
it.
think, were you really sad? Was this like,
I don't know why. I just remember the broken heart. About to go. Just because you got it doesn't mean you have to flaunt it, does it?
No.
Did any of you guys see any of the footage of Madonna at the VMAs?
No.
So Madonna made her career on the back of music videos and shocking things. You know, she's obviously a musical artist, but she hit her stride right when MTV was becoming a thing.
Can I just ask this?
Sure.
Are music videos even anything anymore?
Yeah, YouTube kind of brought him back.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, when I got into radio, I was actually going to learn how to make music videos. Also, I was going to make music videos at the worst possible time to go make them because MTV didn't play them anymore and YouTube wasn't a thing yet.
Right.
So I was going to go to college to make something nobody wanted.
You literally have the worst timing with everything in your life.
I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Your boy MGK, did you see what happened with him? He almost got into a fight with Conor McGregor on the red carpet.
No way. See, that's the stuff I'm looking for.
The story is that that Conor McGregor came over and asked MGK for a picture. So MGK was there with his girlfriend, Megan Fox. Yes. McGregor, the UFC fighter, wanted a picture with him, and MGK big-timed him.
Oh, that's not cool.
No.
That's mean.
It's not. He didn't want to get a picture with him.
But why?
That I don't know why he didn't want to. But then the footage that you see is McGregor, MGK shoved McGregor, and then McGregor, two guys are holding him back from jumping him on the red carpet.
And he's a scrawny dude, MGK. I would not want to pick a fight with McGregor if I was him. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, he'd be decimated.
He looks like I could snap him in half a little bit. You know what I mean?
And the other big story that came out of it was Megan Fox was she was wearing nothing.
No clothes.
Yeah, she wore this see-through
the
dress. She had a complete dress on, but it was all see-through.
I feel two ways about it.
Mm-hmm. How? Tell me.
It's just it's dumb fashion. It's not even fashion. You know what I mean? It's not. It's I guess the fashion is your body at that point.
Mm-hmm.
which that's my other part of it. If I had a body like that, I don't think I'd be wearing clothes very often either.
No, not at all.
Doesn't she have kids?
Yeah, that's the other part. She's got boys. Yeah, imagine your kids having to see
Well, how about
your mom be that like sexy all the time.
How about she called MGK, her boyfriend, her future baby daddy?
I know. Well, she said that about both her and Courtney. She didn't just specify herself.
Oh.
She said our baby daddies, because Travis Barker, he plays a lot on a lot of MGK's tracks. And
yes,
he's
that's
dating
the guy from
Kourtney
Blink-182.
Kardashian. Yes.
Oh, I forgot he was dating Kourtney Kardashian.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, so they both announced something for them.
So
That's the one clip I saw. Kyle told me, "You watched more than me. I've only seen this one clip," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, listen here."
I've caught up. I didn't watch it live or anything. Okay, I've caught up with it. I got pulled in by Megan Fox's outfit, and then I stayed. You have got to see Madonna's cheeks. She shows her cheeks off.
What do you mean her cheeks?
Her cheeks.
I am not here to watch.
It's embarrassing to see Madonna's cheeks, is what I'm saying.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. Now, you want to talk about somebody who's too old to be doing stuff? Come on, Madonna, the cheeks. It reminds me of when Cher tried to do it with the lingerie.
Yeah, but look, you just said you stayed for Madonna's cheeks. You literally just said
Fair
that.
enough, I did. I stayed for Madonna's cheeks.
Turn it up. Since TV isn't an option for them, join them on the Tracy's Collision Camp.
You got me there. Caught me red-handed.
I feel like there was one point where MGK put out a video where he was just talking trash on Connor. I think that's...
Is that it?
Is that it?
Maybe.
I think.
Maybe Connor asked him like in a jerky way. You know what I mean? Like in a condescending way. Like, yeah, man, come take my picture. And they already have beef. Like that would tick me off.
Right.
Like imagine someone, and even in radio, like imagine that would almost be worse. Like imagine someone in radio and it works for someone else that's like your competition, and then came up to you at an event and was like, "Dude, can we get a picture?"
Oh.
Yeah, see?
It's
you
on
want
site.
Fight, don't you?
It's on site.
You want to fight? It's on site.
It's on site, Johanna.
See? How was the concert, Johanna? My daughter went to the concert. I went to see. Joe, I didn't go. Nelson went. I didn't go because on the Facebook page, everybody was angry.
Yeah.
And everybody was talking about how they had to wait for 3 hours. And I had no desire to wait 3 hours in line. Like, that's what I just kept thinking. I'm like, I'm going to show up and have to sit in a line. And I was like, absolutely not.
I was worried about the line on the way out, but I left early enough that I didn't have to worry about it.
This is the double thing with it. If I could have gone to your house and then rode with you, if that would have made sense, then then that's another layer I would have made me want to go. Me driving in that?
No, I get what you're saying.
I already don't know where I'm going.
Plus, you didn't know whether or not you would have service down there, so would your GPS even work so you could
there's
get
so
out?
much. Like there's just so many layers that I was like, I would probably be more apt to do it if we didn't have the tailgate the next morning. Because then I just,
that makes sense.
Yeah, it was just too much. I feel bad.
Oh yeah, Haley, West Fair is awful. The parking situation, because you're turning onto a 2-lane highway.
Why don't they well, that's why. Why they need to figure it out, man.
Because it's not in the country.
Some entertainment. I tell you what, though, it was my entertainment for the night refreshing those comments on that post.
Oh my God.
They were insane.
Yeah, I felt so bad for the woman running
People were crazy. Everybody, they were calling it Fire Festival.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's what they were. No, literally, people were calling it. They're like, this is Couch Bluff Fire Festival.
They sold some, I tell you, they sold some alcohol, though.
I bet they did.
They sold out of beer. It's crazy.
I've never seen crazy people drinking at concerts.
No, I just mean I've never seen, but I've never seen them run out of beer before. Have you seen a concert run out of beer?
I've seen it happen.
See, Joe said my daughter waited in line for hours and it was hot.
Yeah, Joe, did she go early then? I got there at 7:30 and it was a breeze to get in.
Did anybody go to Justin Moore on Saturday night?
Not me.
I don't know how that went.
On Saturday night? Was it in town?
It was at Stir Cove.
Oh, okay.
Alabama coming up on Thursday. Kane Brown on Friday.
Alabama.
I haven't been to a show at Stir Cove in a long time.
They ran out of beer at Garth Brooks. Yeah.
Yes,
Did they?
90,000 people.
They said they ran out of like everything.
Yeah.
There was like nothing.
Excuse me. They ran out of food too, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have, I suppose.
It's a great problem to have. Depends how
Unless you're
early
hungry.
on you run out.
Yeah, it depends how you look at it too.
Because then you're mad to think about how much more money you could have made.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I get you. I can't believe that the university doesn't see how much money they made in alcohol sales at Garth Brooks and doesn't say to
Right.
themselves, maybe it's time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest though, not that I'm against it, but it's kind of fun. Like at halftime, then you gotta go back to your tailgate. That's what we do, I guess. And then go back to the game.
Go back into the game.
It's just like a nice like change of scenery for
Sure.
a second. You know what I mean? I feel like if they sold alcohol, then nobody would leave.
And you get
Right.
to enjoy that halftime space. Like,
Yeah,
Instead of
being
right,
crammed
to
in
not
there?
being crammed.
That makes
yeah.
sense. Machine Gun Kelly, Pamela. He's a pop punk rap star.
all of the above.
He played some of his rap while he was there. I was surprised by that because it was a rock radio station that brought him in. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to be talking about a faucet. Is it a leaky faucet or is it fully flowing?
What?
Is the water just pouring
Your
out of this faucet? Is the water just pouring out of this faucet, Johanna, or is it just a trickle? It remains to be seen.
Is this the faucet you pee in?
It's not. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about a.
Oh!
Is it
Well,
flowing?
it sounds like you don't know.
Is it flowing?
But there's water coming out.
There is definite.
There's water coming out.
Definite moisture.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
But is it flowing, or is this going to? Is it going to get stopped up again?
I think you need. We can talk about it.
What do you need?
Where are you now?
I haven't heard that song in a while.
I know. Where did that come from in my head?
I don't know. Garth did cancel the rest of his shows, Donald.
That's a good point, Robin. They may make money, but the issues it causes, detox is not big enough for all those people. This is my thing, though. If you're going to drink, I guess it's easier to, yeah, okay.
Be responsible?
Yeah, it's easier to, like, you're not going to get as trashed.
On a hot day like that, oh, man.
I
Could
know
you
that
imagine?
I'm going to have
Saturday?
some beverages when I go down to that Chiefs game, man.
You're going to make her drive back?
Might have to just stay down there for a few hours after the game.
Were you just going to sit?
It's going to take you a few hours to get out of that parking lot. Oh, my gosh. You want to talk
Does
about
it?
something awful. Yeah.
I have never.
it's
I've only
brutal.
been there for when we would go down there for like Kenny Chesney, and I was in a bus, so I've never had to park at Arrowhead.
Awful.
It's a
I
great
bought a
bus there.
Awful.
I bought a parking pass because I didn't know. I didn't know if there'd be any kind of parking with it.
Yeah, you have to buy a parking pass when you get there either way. So it's...
Surprisingly,
You just
that
pre-purchased.
didn't have fees on Ticketmaster because you can buy the parking pass through Ticketmaster. Because I checked, I was like, $45 for parking? And I go, that can't be right. And then I go to the Chiefs website, and they're like, $45 for parking. And I go, okay, I guess I'll just get it through Ticketmaster then.
Yeah,
And have it all in one.
it'll take you at least 2 hours to get out of there.
No, see,
Jackie says the same thing.
there are not
Same.
many events that are worth that to me.
But here's what's
Sitting
good.
in your car for 2 hours? No.
Here's what's good for me is I'm a Patriots fan, so I don't have a horse in this fight. So I don't care who wins. If it's the Chiefs, I'd like to go see the Chiefs win because I'm going to Chiefs Stadium
Yeah,
to see
of course.
Mahomes and everything. But I'll leave in the fourth quarter. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. So I don't know if that will affect how easy it is to get out of the
That's a good
Arrowhead at that
point.
point, but I will leave.
Well, if they're losing, everybody's going to leave in the
You're not
fourth,
saying-
right?
Oh,
for
we
a
want
few
them to be
hours.
winning, right?
What the heck? There is no way I sit for a few hours. No.
So I'll make sure I got a full tank of
The
gas.
thing is people tailgate like crazy because Arrowhead Stadium is nowhere close to downtown. Like,
Right.
there's nothing around. So it's an all-day thing when you go down there. And so then you have a ton of people, again, just trying to leave at once. You've got RVs and trailers, and it's no joke when it comes to tailgating at Arrowhead. It's,
Maybe I should bring a
it's
little
insane.
grill.
Yeah.
Blackstone?
Yeah, well, a little Blackstone. I don't know if I wouldn't have room for the Blackstone in the car if I'm going to be going to IKEA. Who knows what I'm coming back with from there?
Is there a Cabela's down there you can go to? Get your Blackstone.
Right. That's why you always make sure to back your vehicle up in the parking stall.
Even then, sometimes. Oh. Jackie says, if you leave at the start of the fourth.
The start. Son of a gun. Yeah, I figure I'm not going to get back into town until 8 or 9 o'clock.
Yeah. What's nice, though, is it takes the same amount of time to get to Arrowhead from Omaha and Lincoln.
Nice.
So
I'm excited. I've only been to one other NFL game. I went and saw the Bears and Packers, I don't know.
Jamie and
6 years ago.
Went 2 years ago when they played, I think it was the Raiders game in December.
Mm-hmm.
And we had
a Chiefs Raiders game?
Cheap seats up top. I think it was the Raiders.
That was a heck of a game, I'm sure, because they're a rival.
But it was in December, dude. It was so cold. The wind was howling.
Especially way up there.
Oh, man. I thought I dressed warm enough. I did not. I was miserable. But again, we drove.
That's true dedication. That's football dedication right there.
I think we ended up driving home that night too, but I think it was a long weekend, so it was so cold.
I think December was when I went too. It was a December game for the Packers Bears over in Chicago, but it was like it was cold, but it was like unseasonably warm.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it was 40 degrees or something outside, pushing 50. So it was chilly, especially when you got up. I've only been to Arrowhead for Kenny Chesney, so I don't really remember, but I want to know what that incline is like up at the tippy top because that's where my seats are at. Because, man, at Soldier Field in Chicago, when you start going up there, at one point it feels like you're climbing a ladder, not going upstairs. Like when you look to the side, it just looks like people are hanging on a wall. Yeah, like not sitting in seats. It's steep, boy. But you know what? It's funny to me. That's why I said that about the beer earlier, is that you never have to wait for a beer. And I didn't in Chicago.
Oh, really?
It was like, as soon as you were done with a beer, there was the guy running up the stairs with beers.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
So you ready for a beer? Yeah, bring them on over.
And I was talking to, I think it was a couple salespeople about how a couple of the college stadiums just have designated areas where they sell beer.
Uh-huh.
And even implementing something like that.
Right.
You know?
Start small and then let everybody have them.
Like, I think you could downsize that stadium by 15 to 20,000 people and just create a better experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe that's what Trev Alberts said at NAB, which is a broadcaster thing. He just talked about creating a better experience for fans.
Yes, talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, I missed my spot here, so we're going to come out of this break.
Did you go potty in the girls' bathroom?
I had to.
Why?
I just tinkled.
I knew it.
What do you mean?
I knew it.
Place.
No, there's somebody peed after me. I always wipe.
No, I'm
He left the
saying
seat up?
you left the seat up.
No.
And
then
boys are allowed
No,
in the
you
girls'
can't
bathroom.
blame me on that.
There is a women's and a men's for a reason.
Look at the door.
What's the point
It's out of order. It's out of order. It says out of order on the door.
You went to the bathroom and did you not on Friday
I did, but
when it said out of order?
But who knows if that means when I flushed it that it leaked somewhere. I don't know. It's out of order.
It's a fake out of order sign.
What I'm telling you, you cannot blame me for toilet seat up because I put the toilet seat down. I wiped the rim of the bowl. I put the toilet seat down and then I flushed every time. So someone else came after me.
It does not sound like you did.
You don't think?
No.
It was an hour ago that I went to the bathroom.
Boys are not supposed to go in the girls' bathroom.
There's nobody that could have gone in the bathroom in the hour since I went to the bathroom. Is what you're telling me.
I'm just saying the seat was up.
And I did not leave the seat up because that's not my gig. I put it down.
I guess we'll never know. I'm going to put a cam up. You want to talk about secret cams? I'm going to put a cam up.
Secret cam up.
Not in the bathroom.
Just outside?
On the outside. So I can see who's going in a girl's room.
God.
Us girls get very little things around here, okay? Give us the
I use
bathroom.
the women's restroom downstairs, too.
Limit 1 per Monday. Exclusions apply.
The almost syndicated morning show. Gary, Nelson, and Johanna are on Froggy 98.
The faucet is on.
Well, that makes it sound like you're saying it's flowing.
But
The
what I'm
faucet's
saying
flowing.
is it flowing? Because right now, it could just be plugged up and it's just drip, drip, dripping, and it seems like a flow because you haven't had any flow before. It's been so long since this faucet had anything coming out of it. But is there life to this, or is this just a burst of water and then it's all gone?
Are we talking faucets or that
we're talking
tea shop
about-
working?
His
We're talking about my creativity.
his creativity faucet. A lot of times he says he's dried up. That's his. He has said that he is dry. It's been a good year that he's been like, I'm all dried up. I ain't got nothing. I got nothing to give. It's all dried up.
I had a private meeting with Earrings, and he brought up the fact that I hadn't been doing something on the show for a while now. And I said, it's not like I haven't been trying. Every day I try and do this. Every day of the week I try and do this, and I have failed. So I needed Gary's help before, and what did Gary give me?
Gary
Gave me a song title for a parody song called Single Like.
That's what I was going to say.
So we're coming back to this from last week?
And I wrote Single Like. Mm-hmm. And that's a song we'll play here in a few minutes.
So you have another one.
You got another one.
I got another one.
Are you going to sing it?
I
or
got
what?
2 other ones.
You got 2?
Did you finish the one for Dane?
2 ideas. No, I kind of put that to bed because Johanna wasn't feeling that one. So I had to retire that idea.
Yeah, but Dane told you he could.
I know. Well, maybe I'll make it personally for Dane. Okay?
I don't think we need to do personal songs right now. I think right now it's important to make songs for the show.
Listen, just dial it back. So one of these songs is in its infancy, and I don't want to give you any of that.
Okay.
But I will give you just a taste of the one that is going to be the next one that's released, and I think we will be releasing it this week because it hit me like a lightning bolt this morning.
You're going to give some?
I'll give you a little bit.
Oh,
Not
stresses
much.
me out when you do this a little bit.
I'm not going to give you much. I'm going to give you a title.
Okay.
Now, maybe you've heard of this song. It's called Famous Friends. Have you ever heard of Famous Friends?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, that's what you're just supposed to say.
Yep. She has.
You for sure. I'm sure you have.
Chris Young, Kane Brown.
Yeah, why can't I find
I
it?
got some famous friends.
I'm not real good at song titles. Yeah. Okay. This is throwing me off.
Don't play too much. Don't play too much.
Oh, you're right, Kyle. I can't play
This
too
is throwing
much.
me off because you typically, I was going to non-country. Because you don't do country very often, which I don't like. I wish you would do more country.
Well, I'm going back to back.
I love it. I'm proud of you.
I'm going back to back because I hit it. You know what hit me like a lightning bolt as I was driving?
What?
I still laugh at it now, and I don't care. It's Lamest Friends.
I've got the lamest friends.
I've got the lamest
That's
friends.
really funny. You better not be talking about me and Gary.
I've got the lamest
Are you
friends. No,
talking
it's
about
not
me and Gary?
No, it's not anything like that.
Who are you talking about? Who's your lamest friends?
No, they're just. It's all made up.
That's
You don't
really
got to
funny.
worry. It's
You may
all of the friends are going to be fictitious. Are they based on real people in my life? Sure, there's some real people that
I
are like
need
this
to
in my
know.
life.
I need
You
to
may
know.
not want to put this out.
Yeah, right?
Faces for radio, voices for newspaper.
We gotta hurry up. Sorry.
More peppermint.
I
don't mind
have
it.
to.
It smells good.
Thank you. He
I
hates
like
it.
it.
I love it too. It makes me feel better about my life, okay? Makes me feel good. It kind of burns
lamest
me a little bit, like 'cause you're supposed to dilute it, but
Yeah,
I
with
don't.
some
I just
water,
put
yeah.
it straight up. I'm just like, yeah.
I'm gonna do
Burn my skin.
a parody to that Justin Bieber song, Justin Bieber Kid Leroy,
I've got the lamest. That's funny.
because it's like the biggest song in the country and has been.
I'm so proud of you.
I think I like that one too,
It's growing up, guys.
but I've only got just like 2 lines of that. I started writing that. I've been kind of like flirting with that one for a while, and I couldn't find an idea until the other day when I was trying to write Single Like.
Do you feel like when you have ideas and if they're not fully developed and you start talking about them, do you think that pushes you because you talked about them on the radio? Like
Sometimes.
now you have to do it.
It doesn't always do that. No.
You are the most. I've been trying for 5 years now to figure out what motivates you, and I cannot figure it out.
I don't know that anything does. I
don't think.
I don't know that anything motivates me. No.
Chicago.
Oh, see, that just hurts.
That does not motivate.
Not anymore. It did. It motivated me at one point.
How? No, it didn't.
Yeah, I did. Oh, you don't know how hard I tried to get into Chicago. Like hard.
Yeah, I know, but your try hard. I don't mean to be mean, but your try hard is not a normal standard for me of try hard.
No, it was the hardest that I've ever tried.
But that you've tried.
What I'm saying is, it was definitely.
I get what you're saying, Johanna. Yeah.
It was definitely you would have been under duress trying this hard too. Like this wasn't like lame try hard.
When was this?
This was years ago.
Before me?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Good morning, John.
You know I've worked with you years.
Jared
Yeah.
says chicken sandwiches motivates.
What
Nelson.
about peaches? I don't
About
get
peaches, peach emojis.
it. Oh,
I like them peach emojis, boy.
I use the peach emoji a lot, but that's because I call my daughter Peach. That's
you can't
her
be using
nickname.
the peach emoji. The peach emoji means cheeks,
No,
Johanna.
it means peach. It
All
means
cheeked
peach,
up.
Peach Jean.
Double cheeked up
Peaches Jean.
on a Thursday afternoon.
Gosh, I got a video. I told you guys this story already on air, but it has gotten hyped up lately.
What?
Philo uses her middle name for everyone.
Oh, I love that.
She uses it for her friends now. So she'll say if you do something and she's trying to get your attention or something, she'll say Kyle Jean.
Oh,
Kyle
okay.
Jean.
Yeah.
Pay attention to me.
Mommy Jean. That's my favorite one. Mommy Jean. So funny. And we call Frankie James, and she still calls him Frankie Jean. She thinks everybody's middle name is Jean.
Does she think it's her middle name, or is it just
Like a swear word a little bit?
Like, yeah. You're in trouble.
Yeah,
you know?
or like, this is how I get you to listen to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. But she does know, like, when we sing songs, like, with names, like, this is stupid, but sometimes we'll sing Stinky Philo, where are you? And she'll go, I'm not Stinky Philo, I follow Jean. Like, she understands, like,
it's her name.
yeah, it's weird. But
yeah.
at the same time, when she uses it for other people, and then it's like a swear or something. I don't know.
It's like the exclamation point.
Mm-hmm. Mommy Jean. All right.
Okay, girl. Okay.
She's been twirling her hair too.
Has she?
Oh, it's
boy.
so cute, but it's like, yeah,
You're in trouble.
Oh, in so much trouble. Why do you know how to twirl your hair?
Yeah, she got that too.
She's got it completely, and she does the hands on the hips.
She's a flirt too.
Oh yeah, and she's like really into dress up right now, so she wears all these dresses, like Cinderella dress, and she puts it on, and she like puts her hands on. Yeah, she puts her hands on her hip, and she's like, looks at you like, acknowledge me.
Yeah.
Look how cute I am.
I am adorbs.
I said chicken sandwich and Nelson leaves.
You had to go get one.
Oh man, here's the thing. Gary got me on those. Now I like them.
The Popeyes.
Yeah, and I want to try the spicy one.
Oh, the spicy. You haven't been on the spicy one?
No,
the
I just
spicy
been
one is
eating the
where it's
normal one.
at. It's not even that spicy. It's just a really good.
Well, this is the thing. It's like I kind of forgot that the spicy one existed because I went with Gary.
So much flavor.
And
It's
Gary
just
is
packed
not a
with
spicy
flavor.
guy. I'll try this spicy one next time.
Do not go for the KFC spicy one. Like I tried KFC's version of the chicken sandwich.
I tried a spicy one somewhere else. I don't want to say where in town. But,
Oh, well then shoot, I shouldn't have said that.
well, I don't know. I don't know if you should or shouldn't.
I'll tell you what was great about the sandwich from KFC is it was the quality KFC fried chicken. Like it was just really, it was a great piece of chicken. So I think if I would have got the not spicy sandwich, or I would have gone Gary in that one, that would have been good.
Better. This is the thing. Mine was like buffalo flavor.
Uh-huh.
And some people's buffalo flavor just
It ain't
sucks.
right. You're right.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that a thing? They should just be buffalo flavor.
Right.
You know, I don't understand how some is just awful.
Yeah, it's too tangy or.
I don't even know. I'm making my mouth feel weird thinking about it. Ooh, J&K, Johanna Nelson with Kyle and my friends and I will make a Facebook page called JP and IB Show.
Dope.
Cool. The Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich is pretty good.
I haven't
hate
had the
it.
Wendy's one yet.
Look at us getting on food again.
I know.
First thing
Stop
Gary's
it.
going to say when he gets back. All this food talk. Numbers dropping. Numbers are dropping.
We are giving away $4,800 if you guys want to sign up for the Froggy 48.
Ooh. That's a lot of money.
Thought my toothache was a fluke, Johanna.
You thought your toothache was a fluke?
Mm-hmm. Thought it was a fluke because when I went
That's a Gary move.
When I went to
Pretend like it doesn't exist.
when I went to the dentist, I said, "Hey, I've been having some problem. I think I screwed up a filling." Because like if I were like drink out of a straw or there's any kind of suction in my mouth, then there's it would pull on the. It felt like it was pulling on the filling, and it was
This is
like
gonna maybe make me sick.
it didn't hurt, but it was like, ooh, that's uncomfortable. And then I went into the dentist, and it didn't happen all day that day. Didn't happen at all. So I'm like, oh yes. And they go, look, you cracked the filling in half. Look here.
Oh no.
I have to get a. Well, I talked about that last week. I have to get a.
Go to the dental college.
What do they call it? Not
Crown?
a molar. It is a molar. A crown. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I just know that's the
It's my
only
second
dentist
favorite
I know.
tooth. Now I'm gonna have to get a
Your
crown on
second favorite tooth? You have favorite teeth?
that.
What?
Yeah, favorite teeth.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Like when you feel your molars, with
to
your
feel?
tongue.
It's your favorite to feel?
Yeah, because when you feel your molars with
interesting.
your tongue, do you have? It's hard to explain. On each side of my mouth, I had a molar that like it wasn't just a smooth flat molar. There was like an extra like piece of tooth that came off of it. So like,
Interesting. Yeah.
so you could feel it with your tongue. There's like a bump on the tooth that was made of tooth. And they call that a cusp of carabelli, I found out.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to listen to this.
B&G or what?
And it was my second favorite tooth because they ruined my first one.
It's your second favorite tooth because you ruined your first
The
one?
first favorite tooth is now got a crown on it, so I lost my little nub.
This is what's gross to me. I don't want to think about your tongue sliding on your teeth.
My nub.
You're gross.
I have to get 2 crowns in my mouth. It's like $2,000 worth of dental work.
Go to the dental college.
I'm not going to the dental college.
Yeah, do it. Why? They have to supervise it, so you have a good dentist person.
Yeah, but you have someone that's like,
It takes twice as long. But,
Yes.
Oh well.
and are they going to numb it right? And are they, you know what I mean? Like,
You might get double numbed if they do it wrong the first time, and they'll get another.
I'd
numb.
take a double numb.
That's what I'm saying. I'd go dental college all the way.
No, I'm just going to go to it. I'm going to shop around though, I think.
Shop around at the dental college.
That's where my buddy got all his dental work done.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you screaming, Kelly?
Buzz barbecue and up a hot air smoking barrel. See, Mari says dental colleges do a great job.
Stacy followed that up.
Stacy says it as well. Think about it. It's not like they just go, here you go, students, do some teeth. You know, like they have,
Let's see if you can figure this out.
yeah, they have like people who are really good supervising. It just takes longer.
And those kids are paying a ton of money to be a dentist, so
Yeah.
it's not like they're not paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for the education, Nelson. I didn't know what that extra growth on the tooth was called. I didn't either, Pamela. I learned from my dentist.
Samantha, Johanna, would you go to the eye college for your cyst? Yeah, actually, I would. If I knew that they were specialized in that. The problem with my eye cyst was it was such a not very common thing. I had to go to a special person for it.
How do you even get a fatty cyst in your eye?
It's not a fatty cyst. Shut up, molar nub.
I love my molar nubs, and
nub.
now it's going to be gone. My molar nub is going to be gone because I have to get a crown on my molar nub tooth.
My girls got the braces at the college, best price ever at that time. Go to the facility at the dental college. They are not students, it's the teachers. Interesting.
Muy interesante.
Do you think the teachers at a dental college make as much as you would if you were just a dentist? Right?
No,
you
they
can't make
can't.
that much, right?
You can't
No,
be,
I
can
don't.
you?
So
I
then
don't
why would
know.
you teach?
That's a good point. Now you're making me more nervous about doing it because there's.
Those that can't do teach?
Don't. I was going to say that, Kyle, but like, I'm not going to rile up any teachers.
I didn't say it. Somebody else said it.
Make sure you get signed up for the KC Getaway. We're trying to send you for one night, 4 people, thanks to the Greater Kansas City Attractions Association. One night stay at the KC Marriott downtown, a $200 gift certificate to the MTH Theater at the Crown Center, VIP passes to Science City, planetarium passes, Johnson County Museum passes. And all you have to do is go to our website, froggy981.com, and enter the word trip in right now, and it'll get you qualified for that Kansas City Getaway. Every day, you're going to get a new keyword. Every day, you can enter that keyword, and that's just more chances for you to be able to win, to be able to pick up that getaway. That does it for us today. Gary Greenwood will be back tomorrow. So if you're going, where the heck's Greenwood been at the whole day? He'll be back tomorrow. He's hanging out with his brothers, and he's on his. I think he got back late, or he's getting back, today. So he's coming from St. Louis. So, have you guys got anything else? I hate it when he asked that, and I asked you that. I hate it when he asks that, and I just asked you that. I am so sorry.
You know what's so stupid about it is it happens every day, but it always catches me off guard every time. Why does it always catch me off guard? Right? Nope.
Nope. All right.
We're good.